Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Auth0 Missing Client Parameter Error, a comprehensive guide. The missing client parameter error in auth0 typically arises when the auth0 SDK or API request you're making is missing a required parameter, usually the client_ID. This ID is how auth0 identifies your application and ensures that the authentication process is correctly attributed and configured. This comprehensive guide will cover the common causes of this error, how to diagnose it, and provide detailed code examples in different scenarios to help you resolve it effectively. Table of Contents. 1. Understanding the root cause * why this error happens. 2. Common scenarios and error messages * identifying the context of the error. 3. Troubleshooting steps * a systematic approach to diagnosing the problem. 4. Code examples and solutions *. Using the auth0 JavaScript SDK, auth0.js or auth0 SPA SDK. Initialization. Authorize flow. Check session. Using the auth0 node.js SDK, at auth0/nextjs auth0 or at auth0/express openid connect. Configuration. Authentication routes. Using the auth0 Python SDK configuration. Authentication routes. Making direct API calls to auth0, example using fetch or Axios. /OAuth/token endpoint. /authorize endpoint. 5. Security considerations * importance of securing your client_ID. 6. Best practices * preventative measures to avoid this error. 7. Advanced debugging * more complex scenarios. 8. Auth0 community and support * where to find more help. 1. Understanding the root cause. The missing client parameter error signifies that auth0 cannot identify which application is requesting authentication or authorization. This lack of identification prevents auth0 from applying the correct configuration, example allowed callback URLs, enabled grant types, defined scopes, defined for your application. It's essentially a security measure to prevent unauthorized access to your auth0 tenant. 2. Common scenarios and error messages. This error can manifest in various parts of your application, and the specific error message may vary slightly. Here are some typical situations. Initial application setup * when first configuring your auth0 integration, you might forget to properly set the client_ID in your code. SDK initialization * the SDK is not initialized correctly with the necessary parameters. Authentication flow * the client_ID is missing from the redirect URL or the post request to auth0/authorize or /OAuth/token endpoints. API calls * when directly using the auth0 management API or authentication API, the client_ID is not included in the request header or body. Environment variables * the client_ID is incorrectly configured or not accessible in your environment variables. Configuration mismatches * the client_ID in your application doesn't match the client_ID in your auth0 dashboard. Cross-origin issues, CORS if you're making requests from a domain not permitted by your auth0 application, you might encounter errors that indirectly manifest as missing client parameter. Example error messages ****, missing client parameter, generic error. **invalid_request, missing required parameter, client_ID, specific error from /OAuth/token endpoint. 3. Troubleshooting steps. Before diving into code, Follow these steps to identify the root cause. 1. Double check your auth0 dashboard ***. Log into your auth0 dashboard, https://manage.auth0.com, https://manage.auth0.com. ***. Navigate to Applications and select the application you're working with. ***. Verify the client ID. ***. Confirm that you have a client ID generated for your application. ***. Check allowed callback URLs. ***. Make sure your application's callback URL is listed in the allowed callback URLs section. Mismatched or missing callback URLs can indirectly lead to this error. ***Allowed web origins. Verify that your application's web origin, if it's a SPA, is listed in the allowed web origins section. ***Allowed logout URLs. Verify that your application's logout URL is listed in the allowed logout URLs section, if you are using the logout functionality. ***Application type. Is your application type correct? Example: single page application, regular web application? Using the wrong SDK for your application type can lead to unexpected issues. 2. Inspect network requests. ***. Use your browser's developer tools, network tab, to inspect the HTTP requests your application is making to auth0. Look for requests to the /authorize endpoint or the /oauth/token endpoint. Verify client_ID in request. Ensure the client_ID parameter is present in the request URL, for GET requests, or the request body, for POST requests. Check for typos. Examine response. Look at the response from auth0. The error message should provide clues about the missing parameter. 3. Review your code. Carefully examine the code where you initialize the auth0 SDK or make direct API calls. Check SDK configuration. Ensure the client_ID is correctly set during SDK initialization. Environment variable access. If you're using environment variables, confirm that the variable is set correctly and accessible to your application. Typos. Always double check for typos in the client_ID parameter. 4. Test with hard-coded values, temporarily. As a temporary troubleshooting step, try hard-coding the client_ID directly into your code, instead of relying on environment variables. This helps determine if the issue is with the environment variable configuration. Important: remove the hard-coded value after testing and use environment variables in production. 5. Check browser console. The browser console often provides helpful error messages or warnings from the auth0 SDK. 4. Code examples and solutions. Now, let's explore code examples in different languages and frameworks, demonstrating how to properly configure the client_ID and avoid the missing client parameter error. A. Using the auth0 JavaScript SDK, auth0.js or auth0 SPA SDK. Choose the right SDK. Modern applications should prefer the auth0 SPA SDK, at auth0/auth0 SPA.js, for single-page applications. Auth0.js is the older library and is not actively maintained. Install the SDK. Environment variables. Define these environment variables in your .env file, or your hosting provider's configuration. 1. Initialization, auth0 SPA SDK. Explanation. Create auth0 client. This function initializes the auth0 client. Domain, your auth0 domain, example your tenant.auth0.com. Client ID, critical, This is where you provide the client underscore ID from your auth0 application settings. Asterisk authorization perms.redirect underscore URI, the URL auth0 will redirect to after authentication. It must match one of the allowed callback URLs in your auth0 application settings. 2. Authorize flow, auth0 SPA SDK. Explanation asterisk. Asterisk login with redirect. This function initiates the authentication flow by redirecting the user to auth0's login page. Asterisk the redirect underscore URI is already set in the client initialization, so you usually don't need to provide it here unless you need a different redirect URL for a specific login flow. 3. Check session, silent authentication, auth0 SPA SDK. Explanation asterisk. Asterisk get token silently. This attempts to silently obtain an access token, without redirecting the user. It relies on a valid session existing in the user's browser. Asterisk check session relies on correct SDK configuration. B. Using the auth0 node.js SDK, at auth0/nextjs auth0 or at auth0/express openid connect. Asterisk choose the right SDK asterisk. Asterisk at auth0/nextjs auth0, for next.js applications. Asterisk at auth0/express openid connect, for express.js applications. Asterisk install the SDK asterisk. Asterisk environment variables asterisk. Define these environment variables in your .env file. 1. Configuration, next.js. 2. Configuration, express.js. Explanation asterisk. Asterisk config, contains the configuration parameters for the SDK. Asterisk client ID, critical, this is where you provide the client underscore ID. Asterisk issuer base URL, the base URL of your auth0 tenant. Asterisk secret, a long, random string used to encrypt the session cookie. 3. Authentication routes, next.js. Next.js SDK handles the routes by default under API/auth/. You don't need to manually define these routes. 4. Authentication routes, express.js. The at auth0/express openid connect library automatically creates the /login, /logout, and /callback routes. You don't need to define them manually. C. Using the auth0 Python SDK. Asterisk install the SDK asterisk. Asterisk environment variables asterisk. Define these environment variables. 1. Configuration, Flask example. Explanation asterisk. Asterisk uses the auth0 Python package. Asterisk initializes user's object with the client underscore ID, client underscore secret, and auth0 underscore domain. This is crucial. Asterisk the authorize underscore URL method generates the URL to redirect the user to auth0's login page. Asterisk the /callback route handles the redirection from auth0 after authentication. The auth.token method is used to exchange the authorization code for an access token. D. Making direct API calls to auth0, example using fetch or Axios. Sometimes, you might need to make direct API calls to auth0/authorize or /oauth/token endpoints, example when building a custom authentication flow or using a library that doesn't provide built-in auth0 support. 1. /oauth/token endpoint, exchanging authorization code for tokens. Explanation asterisk. Asterisk client ID, critical, the client underscore ID must be included in the request body. Asterisk client underscore secret, required for confidential clients, example server-side applications. Asterisk grant underscore type, set to authorization underscore code for this flow. Asterisk code, the authorization code you received after the user authenticated. Asterisk redirect underscore URI, must match the redirect URI used in the /authorize request. 2. /authorize endpoint, redirecting to auth0's login page. Explanation asterisk. Asterisk client ID, critical, the client underscore ID must be included as a query parameter in the URL. Asterisk redirect underscore URI, the URL auth0 will redirect to after authentication. Use encode URI component to properly encode the URL. Asterisk response underscore type, set to code for the authorization code grant. Asterisk scope, specifies the user information you want to request, example opened, profile, email. Asterisk state, a randomly generated string used to prevent cross-site request forgery, CSRF, attacks. Store this value in your session and verify it when the user is redirected back to your application. 5. Security considerations. Asterisk never hardcode client underscore secret in client side code. Asterisk the client underscore secret should only be used in your backend code, server side. Exposing the client underscore secret in client side code makes your application vulnerable to security breaches. Asterisk store client underscore ID and client underscore secret securely. Asterisk use environment variables to store sensitive information and never commit these values directly to your source code repository. Asterisk validate redirect URLs. Asterisk always validate the redirect underscore URI parameter to prevent attackers from redirecting users to malicious sites. Auth0 enforces this by only allowing URLs configured in the allowed callback URLs settings. Asterisk use the state parameter. Asterisk implement the state parameter to protect against CSRF attacks. 6. Best practices. Asterisk use auth0's SDKs. Asterisk whenever possible, use the official auth0 SDKs for your language and framework. The SDKs handle much of the complexity of authentication and authorization for you and are designed to be secure. Asterisk keep SDKs up to date. Asterisk regularly update your auth0 SDKs to benefit from the latest security patches and features. Asterisk use environment variables. Asterisk store your client underscore ID, client underscore secret, and other sensitive configuration values in environment variables. Asterisk consistent naming. Asterisk use consistent naming conventions for your environment variables, example auth0 underscore client underscore ID, auth0 underscore domain. Asterisk logging and monitoring. Asterisk implement logging to track authentication events and monitor for errors. This helps you quickly identify and resolve issues. Asterisk configuration management. Asterisk use a robust configuration management system to manage your application settings across different environments, development, staging, production. Asterisk follow the principle of least privilege. Asterisk only request the minimum scopes necessary for your application to function. 7. Advanced debugging. Asterisk auth0 logs. Asterisk use the auth0 logs in your dashboard to get detailed information about authentication attempts and errors. Filter by application, user, and date/time to narrow down your search. Asterisk har files. Asterisk capture a har, HTTP archive, file of your browser's network activity. This provides a complete record of the HTTP requests and responses, which can be helpful for diagnosing complex issues. You can analyze the har file using tools like Chrome DevTools or online har analyzers. Asterisk debug auth0 rules and hooks. Asterisk if you're using auth0 rules or hooks, make sure they are not interfering with the authentication flow or inadvertently modifying the request parameters. Add logging to your rules and hooks to help debug them. Cores issues. If you're making cross-origin requests, make sure your auth0 application is configured to allow requests from your origin. Check the allowed web origins settings in your auth0 application. 8. Auth0 community and support. Auth0 community forum. Search the auth0 community forum, https://community.auth0.com/ https://community.auth0.com, for similar issues or post a new question. *auth0 documentation. The auth0 documentation, https://auth0.com/docs, https://auth0.com/docs, is a comprehensive resource for learning about auth0's features and how to use them. *auth0 support. If you have a paid auth0 plan, you can contact auth0 support for assistance. By carefully following these steps and examples, you should be able to diagnose and resolve the missing client parameter error in your auth0 integration. Remember to prioritize security best practices and use the auth0 community and documentation to your advantage. Good luck.